I want to make a quick video, a real quick one, man, because you know we live in some desperate, pussy begging times, man. Some desperate hater, haterade times, man. You know, everywhere I go, bro, it's like out here, you can't date. You know, I mean, like out here, if I'm talking to a female, I'm always rudely interrupted. You know what I'm saying? Or when there's a female in the room, dudes are acting all weird and shit. You know, that's when you know the pussy is scarce, man. The pussy is scarce. Motherfuckers, you know, they're not getting that pussy, man. They're not getting their needs met. So that they automatically have that haterade in them. You know, and it's kind of frustrating for me, man, because what if I was trying to get with some females out here? Sometimes if I'm talking to a female and somebody tries to interrupt me, I ignore them, or I'll be like, "Excuse me, I'm talking to her," and I'll turn around and I'll say, "Excuse me, I'm talking to her. Go on, keep on talking." I have to check a fool sometimes, man. For real. If I'm talking to a female, you know, and this motherfucker interrupts me when I'm talking, trying to hate on me or trying to stop me from talking to the female, I turn around and I fucking snap on them because it happens all the time. That's how you know the pussy is scarce. And this is my land. This is my country. If I want to talk to a Spanish girl, I'm gonna talk to a Spanish girl. If I want to talk to a white girl, I'm gonna talk to a white girl. If I want to talk to an Asian girl, make her be my girlfriend right in front of your fucking face. I'm gonna talk to an Asian girl. You see, that's why it's important for you to have money, man. Money makes you hater proof. If that chick like you got your money right, she gonna go out with you. It don't matter what the haters say or think. You see what I'm saying? Doesn't matter what the haters say or think. She's gonna go out with you. She's gonna have fun with you. Now they can sit back and they can watch this show because they ain't gonna do nothing about it. And me, I try not to let the haterade get to me, man. Where I work at, I go into some of these stores, chicks, they got that "I like you" in their voice, and these dudes on the side, they can tell. Oh, she likes him. She likes him. Oh, he's he's after our women. Well, you know what? You're in my territory. You're speaking the English language. You know, you ain't gonna stop nothing if she digs me. And plus, she's married, so you're not gonna have her. You know what I'm saying? The female's married. You ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna get it. First thing they want to do is try to protect something. Like you ain't protecting nothing. She gonna like me. She gonna like me. They can tell the way she smiles at me, the way she glares up at me. They can tell, you know, when she likes me. Talking about this female at 7-Eleven, man. 7-Eleven. She likes the hell out of me. And the workers, the player haters, they can't stand it. You know, the simp ass mangina co-workers, they can't stand it. They can't stand to see me have something, especially if she's Hispanic. You know, if she likes black men, she likes black men. Hell, hell, I don't trip when Hispanic men, you know, date black women. I don't trip about that, bro. When I see a Hispanic man with a black woman, I don't trip about that. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, date her. You know what I'm saying? So I expect you not to trip when I date a Hispanic female. You see what I'm saying? I have nothing against, you know, Hispanic people, but I am surrounded by Hispanic women around here. Well, in San Jose, of course. So some of them are gonna like me, cause some of them like black men. They got a thing for black men. They got a thing for BBC. It's not my fault, man. It's their fault. You see what I'm saying? So understand that the haterade is real, man. You see what I'm saying? The haterade is so goddamn real, and there's not a whole lot of pussy to go around. Let's be honest. Out here in the Bay Area, dudes are going having droughts as long as 6 7 months. They're gonna act a certain way when you're trying to talk to a chick, especially the older dudes. You know, they get upset. They can't stand it. I could look in their face and tell that they don't like me because the chick, the Hispanic chicks, they give me a little bit of play, and motherfuckers they can't stand that. They're like, damn, why is this guy, you know, liking Hispanic women? I was like, well, first of all, bruh, she's from Colombia, and you're from Mexico, so what does it matter? She's not from your country. She's Hispanic, but she's not from Mexico. She's from Colombia. This Colombian girl. She's married, but she gives me a whole lot of play, and I like her. Even though she's married, she has, you know, um, a job here working at 7-Eleven. You know, she's married, but she gives me a lot of attention that I like. Sometimes I call her baby and shit, and she smiles and giggles when I call her that. But you got some of these co-workers, and some of you motherfuckers know what I'm talking about. Got some of these play hating co-workers that just can't stand to see you get treated well by the female that they like. And I know what you about, bro. I know what these niggas are about, man. Just by the look on their face and by the way they treat me when I come around, I can just tell. You see what I'm saying? By the look on their face. You know, I could just tell. I mean, what can I say? Kelcat still attracting females, even though for my age, 42 years old, still fairly good looking. You know, women are gonna fucking, they're gonna talk to me. They're gonna, you know, they're gonna like me. I'm not. It ain't like what it was when I was in my 20s, but I'm still attracting some type of woman. It ain't like I'm incel or anything, but I'm still getting, you know, women that are below me in looks, older women liking me, not the young ones. I don't. get too many young women. So competitive for young women nowadays, man. But the older ones who are like around 35, 40, 45, they give me the time of day all day long. Especially if she's older. She's like 45. Yeah, you know, I get those. I get my share with them, you know, all the way down to 35, you know. But this chick, she's around 32, 33. She's, you know, from Colombia. And you could tell, like, the player haters, they come out, bro. The motherfuckers who, you know, who are her co-workers. And this happens all the time everywhere I go. This is not just at this one 7-Eleven. When I go to Denny's, you know, I had to stop going to one Denny's because I believe that the cook was fucking with my food because it wasn't tasting right for some reason. You know, I just felt like my food was fucked with a couple of times because the chick there, she would give me a little bit of attention, you know, a little extra attention. Now, she was inferior to me in the face, but she had a nice body. Not, well, everything was good below the waist. She had a nice frame. She didn't have no breasts, but she had some nice curves down below the waist. Her face was like a three, but she had a nice little bottom. And these motherfuckers in the kitchen, I knew they was fucking with my food, man. Cause it wasn't tasting right. I would get it and I'd be like, this ain't tasting right, man. One time I had to like return the salad back. I was like, look, this don't taste right. I've been coming here for a long time and this shit don't taste right. So you know, I gave that shit back. I said, nah, I'm good. I'm not coming here no more. Done. I stopped going to that Denny's. Because when I first get there, it would taste good, but then after a while, you know, no cooks in the back, once they see it's me, I don't know, I think they started doing something to my food. You know what I'm saying? So all these player haters, man, out here, bro, motherfuckers who just upset because you're getting attention from the female that they like, so they wanna want to talk. They want to talk to you a certain way. I can just tell. I can look. You know what? I've been on this earth for a long time, and I can see through a lot of motherfuckers, bro. I can see the jealous in them, man. I can see the haterade in them. I've been on this earth for like 40 years. Now, when I was younger, I couldn't tell if somebody was hating on me because I was very naive. You know, even my capoeira mestre, okay? That motherfucker hated on me so bad when it came to females, and I could not understand why. Now I understand now that I'm older. Now, I'm not saying that all you non-black people are haterades, but there's certain ones that fucking just can't stand you get action. You know, stand you get they can't stand you get action from another race of woman. I'm not saying all of you guys are like this. I know some of my followers are non-black, but you're bad apples, bro. You need to check them motherfuckers for real. You know, they can't stand to see you get with a Hispanic woman or a white woman or Asian woman. When you walk in the room and you got an Asian woman on your arm, they can't stand it. Especially if she's decent looking. They're gonna look at you different. They're gonna treat you different out here in America. And they'll do anything to keep you from trying to get it too. They'll interrupt your conversations. They'll hang around a lot longer. And I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of here, man. You know, I want to talk to this female and you in my fucking way. That let me know that it's not a whole lot of pussy to go around, bro. You see what I'm saying? Not a whole lot of pussy to go around. So dudes are gonna act a fool. I can tell, dude, if I had an 8, 9, or a 10 on my arm, I would have probably gotten into a lot of fights. Matter of fact, I know I would have gotten into a lot of fights. Ain't no probably. I know I would have gotten into a lot of fights if I had an 8, 9, or a 10 on my arm. You know, dudes would be trying to step up and talk to her. I used to date prettier women in my 20s, and I remember motherfuckers used to try to hate on me, man, because I had a nice looking woman on my arm. You see what I'm saying? You know, and motherfuckers don't know I've been on this earth for a little bit longer than they have, and I can tell by the sound of their voice, their movements in front of me. You know how they all fidgety and shit, and you know the way they look at me, the way they talk, the tone in their voice. I can read that very, very good. They teach you that in they teach you that in was it security class when I used to take security class. They teach you how to read body language and shit, man. The tone of their voice. You know, my capoeira mestre, he was a Brazilian dude. He wasn't black. He was more like a he was more like he was an Indian. He was an Indian guy from Brazil. He had Indian heritage. You know, from Native American Indian. And I couldn't understand. I couldn't understand the reason why he used to hate on me. The way he used to always hate on me when white women came around. And I just couldn't understand. I was younger, so naive, because nobody told me that, hey, watch out for some of these dudes, in other races, man. They'll fucking hate on you and they'll fucking, talk down to you and try to discourage you from dating those women because they want them women themselves. So they'll try to discourage you to, from getting those women. I didn't understand. I never understood it. But now I gotten older and I understand racism a lot more than when I did when I was younger. Now I understand why my mestre was hating on me. And that made me not want to have a non-black mestre ever again because I don't know if he's racist or not behind that smiley face of his. You see what I'm saying? Nothing personal. It's just I've been hated on by a lot of non-black men that just can't stand me wanting to get some Asian or Hispanic, or white pussy. It's like, dude, I don't trip off you fucking with black women, bro. And you shouldn't trip off fucking with a Hispanic woman. If I'm going after Hispanic women, I'm going after Hispanic women. If I'm going after black women, I'm going after black women. It doesn't matter. Pussy doesn't have a color to me. Pussy feels all the same. You see what I'm saying? But you can just tell these guys that they're racist, man. I know a motherfucker who's I could tell whether or not a motherfucker I can tell whether or not if a motherfucker likes me or not. Just by his tone in his voice, the way he fucking looks, I can tell. I can smell when a motherfucker is scared of me. I can tell when you're fidgety. It's like a cologne. I can smell it. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to say anything for me to figure shit out. You see what I'm saying? I can look at you in your face and I can tell whether or not you like me or you hate me or not by the sound of your fucking voice. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm talking to these women out here, oh man, it burns their fucking soul. Let me tell you, if I had a top-notch Asian woman in this area, if I walked around with her on my arm, a lot of these Asian dudes back out here, they would get butt hurt so fucking bad. They would get butt hurt so bad. It would hurt their soul, especially if she's attractive. Now, if she's fat, then yeah, they won't trip too bad. But I can see them still tripping off that, even that. But if she's fat, then you know it'd be less resistance. But if she's like even a 7 or 8 or definitely a 9 or a 10, oh man, they would hate on that so bad. And I'm not talking about you guys who don't trip. So I'm not saying all, Asian men are like this. I'm not saying all Hispanic men are like this. So if this is not you, don't get butt hurt, don't get butt hurt by this video. You see what I'm saying? Don't get butt hurt by this video. If this female likes me, she dislikes me, and I like her. There's nothing you can do to break that connection. Nothing you can do. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, man, I'm in this video. I gotta turn my loser tickets in. I know I lost tonight. I'm just saying how when pussy is scarce, dudes act like they act a fool, man. You know what I'm saying? And these women are not all that pretty, and they acting the fool out here, man. You know, they see they. I mean, even if I walked around with an Indian woman, you know, out here, but if she's pretty, oh man, the Indian dudes would not like that at all, cause they feel like they done lost something. Well, if she likes me, bruh, she likes me. There's nothing you can do about it. You see what I'm saying? But get your ass whooped up out here. That's it. I'm not too old to kick ass. I'm only 42 years old. I can still whoop some ass. You know what I'm saying? Maybe in the next 10 years I won't be saying that. But right now, I can whoop some ass. Don't be upset. Don't be butthurt. You guys have a good day. Peace out. Take care and bless.